Welcome back to Absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny, that is Hassan, and today we're going to talk about that little Young Justice Phantoms trailer that dropped. If you first time watching us do a trailer, we're going to watch it scene by scene. I got it off the HBO Max YouTube channel, and we're going to pick it apart as we go.
Perfect.
So it's 0.00 Zatanna as Dr. Fate.
Yes.
That was the first thing that got my attention.
Teed that up last season. We're going to be getting a little bit of the fate switching, right?
Yeah.
But this is such a quick trailer. This is so fast. The things, all the
I'm going to have to slow it down because it's so fast. Everything flying
It's also the audio of what's going on. It's less of what they're showing and more of what they're saying in this one.
Well, then what is going on there? Because I got it on mute so I can watch the scenes again.
Okay. So
now I'm unmuting it. Magic users and what apparently is the Liberty Bell. I don't see the crack in it. It must be historically accurate.
It's obviously the Tower of Fate, but yes.
No. Not the Tower of Fate at all. They are at the Smithsonian Liberty Bell. Nick Cage is going to jump in. He's going to try. No, we got some national treasure going on
Amazing.
here. But yeah, we got all the major magic users right there. I mean, every single one of them is here
Literally.
that we can see.
This looks, it's a 28-second trailer. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point, but oh my God, frame by frame, this is a little masterpiece because we have so much coming. So I think we have all the magic users together in the Tower of Fate because of what Zatanna says in that cliffhanger. I feel Connor. It's his spirit. It's not at rest. So they need to get all the magic users together to conjure up Connor Kent, who I guess has passed on, and or maybe Phantom Girl. I don't know too much about her in the comics, but maybe she turned him into a ghost for some reason. I don't know. But it looks like they're all together. But if you're going frame by frame, there's another frame here.
3 seconds in, we see Connor. So it's definitely an attempt to figure out what's going on with Connor. Maybe to fix it, find him, or whatever it is.
At the 13-second mark, we get a view of King Arthur and Mira, and Atlantis seems to be in ruins. There are things going on. We get a little shot of Raquel.
Well, yeah, if you look at Mira's face, something definitely happened.
Yeah, something bad.
Arthur just is like, nah, that was bad. Yeah. But she's like, no, that was bad, Arthur. What? Show emotion.
Arthur, voiced by the amazing Phil Lamar, who's the voice of just everything in the world. I don't know how he's Aquaman too, but he is. At 15 seconds, we see something we've never seen before. Kaldur with I was like, you're jumping
ahead here. At 13, we got, I think that's Icon, isn't it? Or what's the girl that's with
Raquel.
Raquel, okay. Raquel. She's with Icon, right? I'm not crazy?
Yeah. They're in a relationship.
And then we see a quick scene of them going Nightwing's here too.
Yeah, real quick shot of it. But if you look at the background of both of Nightwing and Aqualad there, you see these stairs. And I think we're inside of the Tower of Fate. So I think that...
Or the Smithsonian.
Or the Smithsonian, obviously. There's stairs everywhere in the Smithsonian. They're upside down. They're on the ceilings.
Have you not been to the Smithsonian? Yeah, it's just like that.
It's just all stairs everywhere. It's a stair museum. But
okay, I'll give this one to you. We're probably in the Tower of Fate. I'll just throw that out there before somebody goes to the comments and thinks I'm a complete idiot.
We're definitely in the Tower of Fate. Kaldur has a beard, and we can't excuse how awesome that looks.
I know, you mentioned prior, when I said, can we even make a trailer discussion? And you're like, he's got a beard. I want to talk about it somewhere.
I just like watching him specifically growing up through the seasons is the most interesting because he is the only one of them that has already fully taken on the mantle of his predecessor, right? Yeah. Season 1, he's Aqualad, he's Aquaman, and now he's Aquaman with a beard. He's the guy.
Do you think that's how they're going to introduce him? I would love it if at some point they're like, so here's Aquaman with a beard.
Right. What happened during the last? Because we saw him after sweet old Superboy passed. Because him and Dick went to go tell Artemis that he died. He didn't have a beard then, so the stress of the loss of Superboy, he grew a beard in his beard depression. But the art on this incredible. This is clearly a new suit than what we had before. The beard looks really good. Nightwing also has a new costume that I think looks really, really good. He hasn't had an update since season 2, which was 2012.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Then we're getting some stuff on Apocalypse, but also Martian. So I think this is Ma'alafa'ak with a parademon in the next second.
Oh, I didn't even think of that as being a parademon. I was going to ask you who you think that is because they're so bulky. Yeah, but that is easily a parademon.
It's definitely a parademon, and the next frame is Darkseid. So I was thinking this Darkseid plot line.
You're skipping King Shark.
King Shark was not was King Shark. I think King Shark's after this. It's next. That's the next frame.
Oh, the frames are so tight.
They're thing is so
literally
tight. You're good.
It's literally got them both as 16 seconds in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yes,
60
you're right. Dark Side is the next scene. I'll give you that.
Dark Side looks amazing. And then you're right. King fucking Shark?
Getting uppercutted by Aquaman with a beard.
Without a beard. I'm looking at
Oh,
this
no,
frame
yeah,
right
no
now.
beard.
What? No beard? What kind of inconsistency is this? Maybe this is beforehand. Maybe
How do we
I'm
know?
sure
What if he shaves it mid-fight? He's like...
with his cool aqua lance, just... I could see Dick Grayson making a joke. Did you just shave your beard in the middle of the fight? Yes, it was fortuitous for the battle. He just gets
So
weird with it.
17 seconds, who is this one blasting away? I don't know that one.
I don't know her. She has...
Okay.
This was the thumbnail, so I imagine it's a very important character. In my brain, right, the only Atlantean woman we got to meet was Tula. So I'm like, is this Tula? But it's not. Tula died.
I don't think so, because if you look at the glowing tattoos right before it overflares, they look like dragons.
But isn't that Atlantean sorcery tattoos, or have they shown that for anybody else? Because Kaldur has them, Tempest
Maybe
has them,
the
and
dragons
Tula
kind
has
of
them.
throw me off, but I mean, it looks like they're probably underwater behind her in the
Maybe
background.
it's water
so I think you're right.
serpents. Maybe it's water serpents. Because this show.
Yeah, if you frame before, she's definitely in Atlantis or down underwater in that area.
Right.
So maybe, you're right. Yeah.
This show has a very important like visual language for all of its different races and aliens as opposed to Atlanteans and things. And they specifically use these magic tattoos for these characters. And I think it's beautiful art design. I don't know who this is, but she's clearly important based on like her placement alone.
I mean, we have a 30-second trailer and she got in it.
Yeah.
So...
Right? And then the next scene is one that we talked about in our last couple of Young Justice reviews when you were still on the show, Benny, before you disappeared for a minute at the end.
I didn't disappear. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. But look, we have Garfield looking terrible. McGon is finally comforting him. Thank God, because how long we're going to go on him on this tirade where he is breaking up his girlfriend, taking pills, doing drugs.
I not remember? I don't think she got back to Earth the entirety of the last season, or the half season.
No, she didn't. You're right.
I think it was all on the ship. She never got home. That's why.
Again, how does that make any sense? We have boom tubes. I don't get it. I don't understand.
She spent half a season in space dealing with it before even getting home. Like,
it didn't make sense. But hey, she's back. She's on Earth. And she's finally going to take care of her drug addict little brother, who like breaks my heart. But that's what Garfield is now. He's literally confirmed in the last episode that he's taking pills to stop the pain, essentially, to not feel what he's feeling. So hopefully we're going to square this arc away sooner than later. Like, I like it being the background piece of the episodes, but I would like some resolution just because of the breaks that we've been taking. I don't think it would be a good idea to keep this narrative going on for more than one more character arc. And then I think we need to like Beast Boy.
It's just kind of growing on me at this point. We're like, all right, I get what you're going for and I appreciate it. And I get you the message of it doesn't resolve quickly, but now we need to resolve it. Because it also looks like the next scene is Nightwing, Roy, and Kaldur. I always call
That's a repeat scene. It's a repeat scene. That's from Artemis's episode, where this is when they tell her that Superboy died.
I thought it was going to be related to the Beast Boy stuff. Like, they all realize it. But yeah, if it's a repeat scene, it's a repeat
It's a repeat scene. Next thing we have Orion. Not super familiar with Orion. Kicked. Literally, his shirt ripped off. Oh my God, that hit, the impact
and he's in full rage mode. Like, he's in full anger, demon mode kind of thing. So
yeah, which we didn't get Orion. We've gotten Orion on the show vaguely because it was a person pretending to be Orion. It was Ma'ala Fa'ak posing as him. But this is our first time seeing this new god. And then a classic Clarion Witch Boy explosion with Zatanna looking just beautiful as ever right in front of the explosion. Look, man.
Nightwing doing a flip. Who's...
Ooh! This animation, it's a flip. It's in the same scene now as before, though, the Tower of Fate. Yeah. He's flipping. I see stairs behind him.
But who is this at 20 seconds in? They're like pale skin, hoodie, like a goatee. I don't. Yeah, with a force clap. I don't know who that is.
It might be, and this is just a pipe dream theory. It might be Freddy from the Shazam characters. Since they introduced Miss Marvel, they already implied that he also had the power of Shazam. So I see a hoodie and I'm thinking maybe it could be him. And he's clapping. He's got gauntlets. Oh, it's underwater though. So.
Yeah, it's underwater. I was about to say, like, I don't know who that could be. But going off what you just said, the Atlantean tattoos aren't there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not using Atlantean Force tattoos. I'm not seeing any discernible way to identify who this character is because I don't think it's someone we've seen before. Okay. Because all the Atlanteans we know, right? We know Tempest. He's on Earth as a ambassador in the whole thing. And Tula's dead. we know what's his face looks like. God, the guy we hated from season 2, who's so annoying. His catchphrase was, "Come here, chum," voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. The green
I don't remember
guy.
that at all.
Lagoon Boy.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Who we could tell if this was Lagoon Boy.
Yeah, we could. Next up, we got Orion on screen again. We got the brother, the alien, the Martian brother on screen again. And then this is the big reveal, Metron.
Yeah. Metron is back again, which I'm excited because last season when he pulls Cyborg and Halo into this void and he's like, "You are children of my creation, like granddaughter," talks them in like a really weird way. I think it teed up a very interesting storyline because he talks about how they will be at the center of this galactic conflict between Darkseid because those two are children of the new gods, but they fight for the humans and they fight for Earth. So, good to see Metron back again. We're seeing him. It looks like and obviously could be cut weird. He's fighting with Forager, Bear, Raquel, and a character I don't recognize, actually. The guy with the red eyes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you know who he is, because I think he's like, but I find it funny that we're getting, what season was that? The Outsiders? Like the characters that I just bitched and moaned about for an entire season? They're like, nah, we didn't waste a season. They have a purpose. Like, that's what I feel like they're doing here.
They are. And you know what, man? I grew to love those characters after a couple watches.
Whatever. We can disagree on things. You don't want to restore the Snyder version. You're wrong. But, so we're...
If you want to make that video, we can make that video. I'll talk about that one for 20 minutes. I'll go on my rant with that.
And I'll go on my rant. We'll do that another time. But right now, Outsiders suck. Just admit it.
I liked it. I had fun with that season. I didn't care for Brion. He never grew on me. I didn't like Brion the whole time.
Well, good thing he died.
He became the main villain. What are you talking about? He owns a country now. He's a super villain.
He died. As far as I'm concerned, he's done. I don't even care.
So that closed out the trailer with just another shot of Zatanna.
I want to end at that. They're making sure the last thing you see is Zatanna. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that this is that she is the focal point for moving forward. What we're gonna get here.
Well, we have 2 more. We have 3 more character arcs left.
Are they arcs, or are we gonna move into one big arc to finish it?
I hope we move into one big arc, but I have to imagine the way that the show is set up right now, we're gonna get. Maybe they'll double up. I want them to double up and do Aqualad and Nightwing at the same time. Which I want Nightwing to get his own thing, but if they're going to have to double up, let's double up and get this done because they still need to do Raquel. So it's 3 characters left that haven't gotten an arc yet. We've gotten 3 arcs so far. So that would be to the end of the season, but I really do want a convergence moment where we're all working together again.
Yeah.
I also wanted Nightwing's arc to talk about his Phantom, his old Jason Todd hanging out on Infinity Island with Cheshire, that girl nobody cares about.
Season 5 stuff at this point. They haven't even hinted at it this whole season.
They haven't even gotten a season 5 yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that, I'm telling you right now, that's what they're setting up for. Like they haven't even applied the whole Damian Jason Todd thing at all. Like that's.
You don't think they have? I think they've dropped enough sufficient hints on that one.
No, they have last season's what I'm saying. This season.
They had him come back.
When did he come back?
He was there at the end of the Artemis episodes. He fought Artemis for like half a second, and then they talked for a second.
But that's what I mean. Like it was more like he's still there. We didn't get the focus like when they went to Talia and she's holding the child, and they like. We're really going to draw attention to this. You know what I mean?
We got to see Damian a lot older because he's in like his little Damian Wayne suit this time. What I think that was like, it was exactly what you're saying. Hey, we're still here so that when we get to the Nightwing centered arc, then they go all the way into it. But beforehand, they planted the seed of like Infinity Island still exists. And we have protagonists on that island like Cheshire there to help Dick Grayson if he needs help.
I feel like they're going to keep setting it up in that way where they're just going to pop up or say hi or be like, remember us for season 5. I really think they're just going to go lean into
Fingers crossed, guys. Hashtag Renew Young Justice is still a Twitter thing that we need to go all in on because this show has yet to be confirmed. This trailer was not published anywhere other than HBO Max, and it only has 55,000 views. So that does not bode well for it. But hey, my comment on it got 248 likes, and that's all that matters.
According to this, it has already been renewed.
Did it? Okay, hold on. Because
we are watching season 4, right? Like I'm not crazy.
Yeah, we're watching season 4, season 5, Young Justice. I talked to Jason Spizak last night, and he had no mention of this. He would have told
season
me
5 of Young Justice will premiere in 2022, according to the network. The writer's choice to renew the show for a 5th season is understandable, giving the show's enduring popularity. Critics were raving with the animated series back in 2012. when there are issues in the deadline, and this happens, at least one of them already exists, which does not bode well. Phantoms could be an allusion to the Legion lurking, which has been revealed in season 4. Yeah, several breadcrumbs. Yeah, they're already have it going.
They're planting breadcrumbs, but Greg Wiseman, I'll check his Twitter because he would have announced if they'd renew it by now because he's very big on like.
Well, what if it doesn't need a renewal? What if it was already locked in for a couple seasons to start with?
He said it wasn't. He was talking about because he was like, well, guys, if you want more Young Justice, because people would ask him, are we getting a season 5 on Phantoms? And he literally he was like, not in my hands, but # Renew Young Justice. Let's keep the hype going on that. Let me see, Young Justice Phantoms. Man, this man tweets more than anybody. Any writer in the world, he tweets at every single person who tweets
if you look up everything we know about season 5, it's listed as coming back.
It is listed because it's he puts # not up to me. They're like, is Young Justice getting season 5? # still not up to me. And then he's also saying that about Spectacular Spider-Man because no one leaves him alone about that show. So it's not confirmed yet by HBO Max, but my fear is when this show dropped this season, but when it dropped on DC Universe, there was a very big hype campaign of trailers and things releasing. This one, they didn't release a single trailer. They just said, hey, DC Fandom, you can now go online and watch the new season of Young Justice. So it felt very jarring. But I have my fingers crossed.
All I'm saying is everything I just read says that it has already been confirmed it will exist this year.
I hope you're right and that Greg Wiseman just is being weird on Twitter.
I'm going to toss this up. Not me. Bleeding Cool, Web News Observer, Alpha News Call, the Tech Edition.
I don't know if I trust anything Bleeding Cool has to say.
Publicist Library. So if it's wrong, it is not starting from me. That's all I'm just going
to I think they're going to, because I'll keep a close watch on Greg's Twitter, and hopefully I can update you guys when Young Justice comes back, because we don't even have a date. It just says coming back in the spring. Yeah. So it'll be next month or the month after. Hopefully we have a full-blown renewal on our hands, because the writers have wrote it out. They have the writing work done. They have a layout of what they want to do. So that's why a lot of seeds have been planted, but they were writing it with the idea in mind that they may not get renewed. But, it's Young Justice. It has this crazy cult fan base that if it wouldn't get renewed this year, I could see it 3-4 years now coming back with an even bigger budget. Even more gore. Now we get full-on superhero sex scenes, because now they're just doing blood violence.
What are you wanting right there?
Look,
I want my superhero porn. That already exists. You just need to get different actors and actresses. If you can accept that, I can get that for you. I could link you some of those.
Who's the guy who did the Bruce Timm? Yeah, if you want to watch superhero porn, look up anything that guy draws in his free time.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So weird.
But all right, that's our opinions as to what's going on in the trailer and any rumors about a season 5. Thank you guys for joining us today. I am going to close out today's episode before you do. Thank you for watching Absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny, and I can't stop talking. I've got a filibuster Hussin right now. So yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You join the family. Hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go check out his channel. He's got a great Mickey Mouse voice. I'm just going to keep talking. Dan will come back eventually. I really want to talk about some other shows. List down below another show you want Hussin to watch. We're going to throw him on that, but we're waiting for shows to come back. Thank you so much. End the recording right now.